Hey, what's up? Hope your day's going well and hope you've had a nice week. So, guys, sorry I haven't uploaded videos this week. Um, Monday, I was ready to rock and roll, have videos lined up for the whole week, and I did something to myself that's a little silly. So, I have sleep apnea from a deviated septum I had when I was 18. And couple that with being a lot older now. I have a dog. She's 1 year old. She's a little miniature dachshund. And I think she's still a puppy. Maybe, I don't know if there's still puppies at 1 year old. But she's still young. And ever since she was this big, she's always slept in the bed with me. And she likes to grab her toy, one of her toys, and literally climb me like a mountain goat throughout the night. So sometimes I wake up just absolutely exhausted. I've got dark circles around my eyes, raccoon eyes, because of all of it. And I try to take care of myself. I use moisturizers and different things. And so I have this brightening cream that I like to put around my eyes, and it helps with the dark circles. Well, I'm out of that, and I have this liquid brightener that I never used before, but I put it around my eyes thinking it was kind of the same thing, and it's not. It's more like a facial cleanser. And so it basically burned out around my eyes. I looked like I was in an acid attack, or I was watching like a nuclear bomb test without the proper eyewear, and it's just red blotches around my whole eyes. So I had to wait a few days for that to clear up. So anyways, here we are Thursday, and I'm uploading, and I do have all these videos I planned for you guys. I got today, we're doing the Impossible channel. I have Slapped Ham, Nuke's Top 5. I want to do one of those videos. I have 2 videos I want to share with you guys, and I guess it's like a series now I'm creating, which is something that I've already seen, but you may not have seen, and it's something I find cool, interesting, funny, whatever. And I like to share that with you guys because I want you to share in my enjoyment. So I've got 2 of those videos planned. They are music, and they are from the Danish Symphony, which they're doing 2 specific things. So they're pretty cool. I hope you guys will like them. And then I have 1 subscriber request. And so here we are, approaching 600 subscribers now. Thank you to everybody. And please, guys, hook a brother up, man. I need some requests, some recommendations for channels, specific videos, anything, because right now it's just me trying to find videos to react to and upload for you guys. So anything you guys can do to help me out that you'd like to see or like me to check out, I would really appreciate if you drop a link to a specific video or just a recommended channel, and that would help me out a lot. So today from Impossible channel, we're going to be looking at jaw-dropping phenomena that will chill you to the bone. And I always want to say these titles like the guy from the movie, in a world where jaw-dropping phenomena happens, it'll chill you to the bone. There's one channel, the Impossible channel, that will bring it to you. Or something like that guy says. But my voice isn't deep enough to do that, sadly. So anywho, guys, let's jump into that. I'm going to try to get 2 videos out to you today, do 2 of the other ones tomorrow, or maybe even more, and try to have everything I was going to have out for you for the week done by Saturday. So that way there'll be a video a day, basically. So without further ado, let's jump into this. All right, James, let's do this. And I don't want to watch because it's going to show things in the video that are coming up.
Aqui em cima do viaduto, Mossoró, minha cidade aqui, da abolição 2, 1 e 2, por abolição 3. Olha aí no céu aí.
Olha o sol lá. Olha que危险。
Como pueden observar, nuestro equipo periodístico ha llegado hasta este mismo lugar de los hechos. Prácticamente la carretera está totalmente destrozada.
James. Come on,
No, pero
James.
así como está, así cuando se ve el barco, que se vea que, porque así en el cielo.
Hi, I'm James LaFleur and you're watching the Impossible channel. Welcome aboard.
Thanks,
We're going to
James.
be analyzing mind-blowing, mysterious, and unexplained videos. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's
'Cause
do
this
it.
one, well, sit tight. This is going to be a wild ride. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm buckled up.
If there's one place that's full of mysteries, strange stories, and myths, it's Peru. If you've ever been to Peru, you've probably visited some of the megalithic constructions that were built thousands of years ago. And to this day, some of these megalithic constructions remain a mystery. Who built them? And how did they accomplish this? The thing is, many researchers believe that in ancient times, an advanced civilization might have occupied certain parts of Peru. Now,
Yeah, and real quick, guys, I know I'm very not that far into the video. I'm already pausing, but I just want to show you guys something here too, because I love ancient history and megalithic architecture. These stones, when people are standing next to them, these are absolutely gigantic. We're talking hundreds and hundreds of tons. And I showed this in one of my other videos earlier of a stone that was not carved, but considered a megalithic stone, 340 tons, which is 680,000 pounds. And it just absolutely dwarfs people. And in the video, I show pictures of the equipment that we need to actually move that stone. And we're talking just a massive, you know, it's like the size of 3 18-wheeler trailers, a special rigging system to do that. And these people did all that with none of that technology. So it's absolutely mind-blowing how these people did that stuff. But especially at this site in Peru, when you look at some of these stones, you'll see vitrification, which is basically like the stone was melted by extreme heat and then poured into place, because there's marks of vitrification on the stone. And so you'll see this in something common in a lot of the megalithic stonework around the globe. The further back in time you go, the more complex engineering-wise the stonework is. So the newer stuff is actually the lesser quality stuff. And you actually see that right here, whereas I think it's I want to say the Mayans are the ones in Peru. And so this stonework right here, these little stones, that's what they did. And if you listen to some of the locals that take tourists on oh man, I'm having a total brain fart. But they're taking tourists on tours, around these sites. They'll say that their stories that were told, passed down through oral tradition, will say that the Mayans actually didn't build this stuff. There was people much older than that, and so this lesser quality stonework is what the Mayans did, and then this was like something that they found and then built on top of it. But you'll see like this jigsaw pattern, way of building the stone, which is pretty ingenious, because it's kind of, I don't want to say impervious to earthquakes, but it holds up very well. And so you'll find this type of jigsaw architecture, the way they put these stones together in these in these sites that have the oldest megalithic stonework all across the globe. And it's really, really fascinating stuff to see and to figure out how they did that. So I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. Yeah, look at that jigsaw. It's so crazy. Just like, it wasn't like it was in a manufactured, factory where they have a cookie cutter way of cutting each block and then just, crank out block after block. It's like these stones were specifically carved and made for each individual section of the wall, which seems even more time consuming, which is really nuts. But let's back it up just a tad.
Some of the megalithic constructions that were built. If you've ever been to Peru, you've probably visited some of the megalithic constructions that were built thousands of years ago. And to this day, some of these megalithic constructions remain a mystery. Who built them? And how did they accomplish this? The thing is, many researchers believe that in ancient times an advanced civilization might have occupied certain parts of Peru. Now, the curious thing is that locals believe that part of this civilization might have lived underground. Now, is there any evidence of such a thing? Well, YouTuber Gladys Cordova has been documenting some of this evidence, and what she was able to capture on camera is completely mind-blowing.
Incredible.
Located in Lima, Peru, a park called Amistad has been the focus of Gladys, and it was there that she was able to capture some of these strange phenomena.
Hay un grupo de chicos que están subiendo y ha empezado a brillar intensamente.
In one of her videos, we can see what appears to be a ball of light hovering just next to a mountain.
It looks like a lot of the UFOs that have been
And on another video, still on the same place, she was able to capture what appears to be a tall humanoid, all dressed in white, walking down the mountain. The thing is, what's observed in this video is that this humanoid is at least 2.5 or 3 meters tall, and it has absolutely no difficulty to walk downhill. What Gladys did is she called some friends and told them to stand on the same spot this tall humanoid was to compare sizes. And surprisingly, this thing, whatever it is much taller than a normal human being. And to make it all even weirder, when this tall humanoid crosses from one side of the mountain to the other, a very fast object can be seen crossing the sky right into his direction. So what exactly is going on in Amistad Mountain in Lima, Peru?
Oh wow, yeah, that was fast. I mean,
there are many curious places in Russia, and one of them is the Republic of Dagestan. It really looks like a beautiful and peaceful place to be. However, there are some moments that can be just as scary as it can get. And it was the case a couple of weeks ago when an avalanche caught the city by surprise. This is what was captured on camera.
Get out of the way.
Carla.
There goes the neighborhood.
In a situation like this, normally an avalanche would be devastating. Luckily for everyone in the Republic of Dagestan, no one was injured and no house was destroyed. But it doesn't always end like this. An avalanche can be a very destructive force of nature and a very scary phenomena to watch. Now, most of the times I'm working inside a closed room. I have little to no idea what's going on outside. So this is why when I'm on a break, I look up to the sky to enjoy the clouds, and what I've noticed is in the last couple of months, many people have reported seeing strange things going on.
It's a real video, and you guys are not going to believe what it looks like tonight. So look, tonight, it's going all the way up.
Oh, dang. That looks like Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Out of here. Out of here.
In a video gone viral posted by Shaquille O'Neal on his Instagram, we can see a beam of light that was captured on camera. And on another video posted on December 2020 in Puerto Chacabuco in Chile, a strange phenomena was captured on camera. Check this out.
No, pero así como está, así cuando se vea el barco, que se vea que, porque así en el cielo, así mira, esa hueá que anda, ¿lo estoy grabando? Sí. Ay, ¿qué será? Mira.
Maybe it's just a comet from the angle? Or a rocket?
Oye, si vamos a tocarlo. Ya, la otra. Ay, que te escucho.
Oye, ¿qué es esa weá?
¿Y anda como flotando?
Zoom in, zoom in.
¿Cómo cambia? ¿O no?
¿Tiene luz? No sé.
At least the camera isn't shaky like a lot of these videos.
Vamos a estar loco.
Oye, avanzado, Caleta. Se está perdiendo. Se está apagando.
At first, when the video was posted, many people commented that it could be...
My space bar isn't working. All right, so like you guys ever noticed too that, you know, I understand because I I'm pretty aware of this stuff. I'm not a super huge UFO enthusiast in that I keep track of everything, but it is a topic I'm extremely interested in. So I do kind of keep up on it. But you ever noticed, I understand these UFO sightings happen all around the world, but seems to be like a really intense concentration of these UFOs in Central and South America. And I really wonder what it is about that area of the world that, I don't know if it's magnetic hotspots or maybe there's mineral deposits or something that attracts UFOs in a way that is not so concentrated in these other parts of the world where the sightings are taking place. So if anybody knows or has any ideas as to why that might be, let me know in the comments.
Be a comet, but it doesn't look like one. Not only that, it appears to be going sideways, and after a few moments, the light simply disappears.
No, yo lo vi y caché que se estaba moviendo. ¿Se está perdiendo, sí, po?
No, si no se está perdiendo es el reflejo donde se está perdiendo la luna.
Sí, y no...
Un día estamos en el...
¿Caché?
In another viral video, we can see a small object releasing spheres into the sky. Some people believe that it could be a drone. However, I don't think a drone could do such a thing, taking into consideration the amount of small spheres being released by the object. It is a common thing for people to confuse strange and unknown objects with drones. However, I do not think this is the case. What do you think is going on here?
Maybe it's space poo. It does look like it's kind of just hovering and releasing things, but
now, if there's something I really enjoy doing in my free time is walking, jogging, or even hiking. And this is exactly what Charles Taylor was doing with a couple of friends in Norway when they spotted a huge creature on a lake. This is what was captured on camera.
You want me to take a video on your camera?
Charles and his friends were actually pretty high up in the mountain when they spotted this huge creature. It starts moving itself, then disappears into the deep waters and resurfaces once again. Charles starts asking himself what exactly is going on here. The creature has to be too big to be real, considering that they're very high up in the mountain and they're able to see it very clearly.
Nope, now it started up again. Pretty sure ice doesn't move that quickly. No.
Well, it's a pretty big lake too. You would think that they could actually send some...
It's making like S-turns.
Yeah, you think you could send some equipment in there to...
It's moving pretty quick.
Find it.
And then it disappears, and then reappears.
This goes on for a couple more minutes until the creature completely disappears. To this day, no one knows exactly what it is. There are, although, myths and strange legends of creatures in Norway that were spotted in lakes. In your opinion, what could it be? Now, in South America, there are many legends and myths, and one of them is a creature known as Pombero.
Oh,
the Pombero was first identified as a mythological creature and is a very important part of culture of the native tribe Guarani. The myth extends from northeast Argentina through the whole of Paraguay and into southern Brazil. It could be somewhat compared to the European gnome or dwarf. The thing is, many people have reported seeing such a creature.
¿Qué es lo que vos estabas haciendo recién? Decime.
Are there monkeys in South America?
Tengo sueño. ¿Quién te enseña a hacer esas cosas? ¿Qué? ¿Quién te enseña a hacer esas cosas? ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa? Prisa?
It's hard to tell.
In this video, for example, the dog sensed the creature. Most of the times, the creature goes unnoticed. However, when it doesn't, it creeps the heck out of anyone who actually sees it.
What the heck?
For instance, this is a very famous video clip of some boys that were playing soccer in Brazil when what appears to be a bombeiro tries reaching out to them. They run in fear. In another video, also in Brazil, a couple of kids are playing soccer at night when all of a sudden a strange, dark figure is seen in the middle of the street. In this case, the video quality isn't that good, so it's very difficult to make out if this is indeed a bombeiro or anything like that.
Hold the camera still.
It's clearly not a human.
Oh, man.
This next video happened in Argentina, if I'm not mistaken, and a couple of friends are walking in the middle of the woods when they feel that there's something strange. They spot some footprints and they start investigating the area. And all of a sudden, something just isn't right. Even though the video quality isn't that good, they capture what appears to be a bombeiro on camera.
You can barely make out those are trees.
The two friends notice that there's something just next to a tree that doesn't look like a person, it doesn't look like an animal, they don't know exactly what it is. This is what happens next.
Maybe it's a baby Sasquatch. Kudos to the person for going out, walking towards it. What the?
The curious thing is that most of these bombeiro videos have something in common. The fact that people run, scared as heck, and the fact that this thing does not look like a human being.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a human. You're getting seasick.
Now, if there's something that interests me, and when I think about it, I think, wow, that is very cool, is time travel. When I watched Back from the Future the first time, I was, wow, this is a cool thing, I wish I could do it. But the truth is, time travel could be scary and very lonely. It is sort of what's going on with Javier, an Instagrammer who has been posting videos of him in 2027. Now, his page has gone viral both on TikTok and on Instagram because he has been posting videos of him supposedly in 2027. Now, as intriguing and fake as it sounds, if you actually watch his videos, you'll start scratching your head as I did mine, and you'll probably start believing it, even though it could be one of the biggest pranks ever pulled. Javier tells a very interesting story. It starts with him waking up in a hospital, not remembering who he is and not finding anyone around him. He then goes and checks his files in the hospital and he finds out that he is in 2027. In most of his videos, his subscribers interact with him through the comment section, and in this particular video they asked him to go back to the hospital in which he woke up and retrieve his file and show it to them. This is what he did.
Wish I knew Spanish.
Clearly in doubt if this is all real, his subscribers ask him to go to another hospital to check if it is empty and if there's nothing happening in there, and, well, he does. Taking into consideration that in 2020 and 2021 the hospitals have been fuller than ever, people start questioning themselves if this could actually be the real deal. This is when they ask him, go to a supermarket, show it to us, I want to see it empty. And well, he does. He goes into a supermarket and it's completely empty. There's absolutely no one in there. This is one of his subscribers ask him to see the date. He picks up a product and shows him the date and it says 2021.
So weird.
Now, either this is the biggest prank ever pulled, or something happened in 2021 that everyone simply disappeared from the face of Earth.
Okay, Google, ¿qué fecha es hoy?
Es domingo, 21 de marzo de 2027.
But it doesn't stop there. People ask him to go to a Mercedes dealer shop and get a Mercedes. This is what happens.
I mean, this has to be a prank. There's no way that... I mean, we've all been alive in 2020 and 2021.
Then they ask him to get a Ducati, and he does. This is when people ask him to go to the palace of the Marqués de Dos Aguas, which is a Rococo nobility palace, historically important in the city and located in one of the most central locations in the city of Valencia, which is the city that he woke up in. Well, he goes to this palace, which is supposed to be guarded and have at least some people inside, and it's completely empty. He then goes to a hotel and it's completely empty. And even though this sounds like the crazier or the fakest videos ever, the more you watch, the creepier it gets.
Yeah, it's definitely weird.
I believe one of the strangest clips that left me asking myself exactly what is going on here is when he goes to a school and it's empty, and not only that, there is no evidence of anyone being inside this school for quite a long time.
Why is the door propped up? You know, it also makes you...
The pattern goes for when he's in an airport. There is absolutely no one inside. No movement at all.
What about the runway? Let's look at the runway. It's so weird. It's got to be a prank. There's no way people just disappear like this.
The most intriguing is that in some of his videos like this one in the airport, you can hear him walking. In other words, he's not adding background music to it. You can hear if there's other people walking around next to him and there isn't anyone else making a sound. In another video, some of his subscribers ask him to visit public transportation, and he does, and it's also empty, no activity at all. People start questioning how the heck is this going on. Is he either pulling the best trick ever, or is it real? Is he really in 2027 and somehow something happened between 2021 and 2027 that Javier was stuck in the middle? What I've noticed in most of his videos that is really impressive is that there is absolutely no one in the balconies, windows, or sidewalks. There's absolutely no one. And he's walking around Valencia in many different hours of the day. The most intriguing theory is that Javier might actually be using After Effects. He's removing people using special effects. But some experts have said that this is quite difficult to do, that it would take a lot of time and take someone with a lot of knowledge to do so. Others have said that there are applications that do this in a blink of an eye.
But not impossible. Hey, James? Yeah, it's got to be something like that. I mean, if it's from the future, that'd be cool.
Even so, it wouldn't explain how he could remove people from their windows, balconies, or inside their cars, how he's removing attendants, clerks, security guards, and every other important personnel that works on hospitals, for example, schools, airports, and every other place that he's been to. How the heck is he going inside these places? Another theory says that he did this during quarantine, but then that wouldn't explain why the hospital was empty, because the hospital has never been empty since the beginning of quarantine. Right. So what's going on here? Is Javier actually stuck between 2021 and 2027, or is there something else going on here? What is your take?
I mean, even if he's stuck, like if he's from 2027 and he came back in time, or is he going to 2027? I didn't quite understand that. I mean, he's got 2.1 million followers. So the fact that he could make videos like this with such a huge fan base, I mean, or subscriber count, like definitely that could be done for, you know, to help his channel out or what have you. But I don't know if he's recording these in the future and then uploading them now, or he's saying that in 2020 and 2021 there's like nobody there, and I'm not sure entirely. Like I'm trying to piece together exactly like if he's from the future, or if he's jumped to the future and he recorded this video and then he came back and is posting it or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to figure out, but yeah, that's definitely weird. It's either software or this guy is a time traveler stuck in a loop or something. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think.
Well, this is it for now, but we do have more videos. Don't forget to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and well, I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, James. Appreciate it, man. Nice vid. All right, cool, man. That was a lot of neat stuff in there. Pretty weird. I forget the name of that creature. That was interesting. Too bad the footage was super blurry. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, and I'm going to try to get one more out today here for you. And I appreciate your time. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit. And I hope you have a blessed rest of your evening. Take care. Bye.